Good morning. Welcome to Melissa Recovers, where I do everything I have to recover the person who I was always meant to be. Today is Saturday, August 24th, and I'm looking pretty special in my glasses and a hat. Normally I try to look a little nicer. I've been having some problems with my eyes lately, and I think it's allergies, so my eye doctor told me I had to wear glasses. So I'm looking real cute right now, and the camera angle's awesome and so many good things. But I wanted to do a check-in and tell you guys how my weigh-in this week went. I went to the Weight Watchers scale, or the WW scale. This is important. And I was down, let's look, 3.4. What? Yes, 3.4. For a total, drum roll please, of 25.6. And I am beyond excited about that because, as many of you know, I have lost 50 pounds before, and then life happened and I fell off the wagon and I gained it all back. And it was really, really hard for me to walk back into Weight Watchers in June, at the end of June, and say, hey, I'm here to start over. And I'm really excited because I got my 25-pound charm. It's pretty exciting. I'll be adding that to my keychain so that I can remember it. But I just wanted to take a few seconds to talk about some of the things that I have learned in the last 9 weeks. The whole concept of Weight Watchers versus WW. So, with Weight Watchers, the emphasis is how many pounds you're at, what your weight is. We're watching your weight. Think about the words together, Weight Watchers. And it's always about going to the scale, and you're defined by that number. And for a while, when they switched to WW, I was like, whatever. Like, I legit thought it was kind of stupid, to be honest with you. And I was like, this is just a rebranding, and it doesn't really mean anything. But the more that I think about it, I love that it's WW. I love that it's Wellness Wins, and that we're not there because we're watching our weight. We're there because we're making healthy choices for ourselves, and we're trying to make ourselves better and do good things for our body. And we had this big discussion today because there were some people that were having a rough week after summer, getting back to school, all that kind of stuff. And one lady said that the difference, so our leader, our workshop leader, coach, I don't know what they're called now, said, if you could go back and tell first week Melissa, or first week Cindy, or first week Karen some advice, what would you tell them? What is your first week advice? And one lady said to enjoy the journey. She said that for her, she has joy in what she's doing now. And I thought that was really instructive. And another gal said that the first time she lost weight, she just like plowed through it. She lost everything she needed to lose, and then she got to goal, and then she had no idea how to maintain because she just like white knuckled it all the way down. And this time that she's doing it, she's doing her homework. She's trying to make a difference. And there's this really insightful lady in our workshop, Wendy. She said, has anyone ever taken a test and passed it despite the fact that you did not study, that you didn't do the homework for it, but you're like, whew, I passed that, right? She said that's what it's like when we weigh in and we don't necessarily deserve it, or we weigh in and we just plow from point A to point B and we're done, but we haven't done the homework. We haven't learned how to do what we're doing. And she said, this is about homework. This is about making those little shifts, that little change, so that we can do something. And then somebody said, but I don't know how to do that. She said, the reason why I go to WW is because I don't like the way I look in certain clothes, and I don't like a number on the scale. And a bunch of people, we had a really good discussion about it. And the thing that I kept coming back to is we won't find lasting success if we do WW, if we do this journey to punish ourselves. Like, are we there because we're trying to make ourselves healthier? Or are we doing it because we hate the way we look? And if you're doing it because you love yourself and you're not there to punish yourself, it changes it. Then it doesn't become something different when you hit maintenance. You're not stopping losing weight now because you're at maintenance. You are continuing that same joy, that same appreciation, that same love, that commitment to yourself. So there's lots of things. There's lots of good stuff that we talked about today. But I wanted to ask you guys, if you were starting over and you had to tell first week Melissa or first week Carrie or first week Wendy, what piece of advice would you give yourself? And I have this really sweet planner. I love planners. It's a wellness planner from Me and My Big Ideas. And when I started it, I wrote myself a note because I knew that I was coming back in May, and I was like, I'm going to fill this planner. I'm going to write in the whole thing, and I'm going to write myself a letter. So there's a note to myself. I'm going to read it to you guys because I want myself to remember this. Hey, so I wrote this in May. This was before I showed back up to Weight Watchers, but I knew that I was like coming back. Sorry, I'm holding my phone. Let's try that. Hey, I know it is hard to start over. It is easy to give up hope and to beat myself up. Instead of abusing myself, I'm going to focus instead on nurture, nourish, never give up. Even though it is embarrassing, I will go back to WW. I will go to the pool. I will take time for me. Melissa, you can do this. You can lose 200 pounds. You can hike up to the top of the mountain. You can rise up and shake off the chains. No matter what happens, I will fill this entire wellness planner. It will go May 2019 to May 2021. If I need more extensions, I will keep adding until I meet my goals. I can do this! ! This is good for me. Don't listen to the mean girl bully. She was hurt, and she takes out her pain on you. Forgive her, love her. Nurture, nourish, never give up. Love, Melissa. And then I put a sticker down there that says, you got this, girl. So, you guys, what would you say? My challenge to you this week is to sit down and write yourself a letter. Tell yourself what you would do, what advice you would give yourself, and don't be afraid of starting over. And this time, start because you love yourself and you want to do this. You're doing this for you. You're not doing this to punish yourself because you think you're bad or something's wrong with you. You are amazing. Your body is amazing. Your heart beats on its own and you breathe and you do all of these awesome things. Believe in yourself. You are worth it. All right, everybody, have a great week. I will see you on Wednesday with another Wednesday Why. Take care. Bye.